Hi, my name is Dr. Ashley Ellie, and I'm an instructor here at Texas Tech in the horticulture degree program. And I'm here to talk about the Carolyn Lanier Youth Farm in connection with the South Plains Food Bank at Lubbock, Texas. The farm actually started, there was a donation of some land, and they decided they wanted to try just some different crops to help extend the fresh food that they would be giving to their clients that were in need. And it just slowly developed into more of a youth farm. They had students coming and volunteering as a part of their community service. If they'd gotten a misdemeanor, and they started to see more of a need in helping the young people that were coming and learning how to farm. So it really kind of developed into more of an extension of not just providing food for the clients, but also helping potentially the clients, young kids, or just people that were, maybe not interested in working, but they were given this chance to work at an early age, and help them just get out of their potential, cycle of a lifestyle being in a poor kind of economic status. So what occurred is they started hiring these kids, and they saw, well, we would like to have this kind of a permanent basis. So they started what we call the GRUB program, where they teach them life skills, through the year. These students develop community service hours, and once they get so many hours, they get to potentially have a job starting at 14 years old and work at this farm. So they get paid through the summer. It keeps them busy in the summer and teaches them the value of hard work. A lot of times these students end up enjoying gardening, enjoying farming, maybe not doing it for the rest of their lives because they see how hard it is. But they really do enjoy, learning how to grow vegetables. They end up eating them. We actually teach nutrition. They end up cooking a lot of the vegetables that they grow. So it ends up being a really good teaching tool for the students that come and help at the food bank. They serve actually 100 different CSA baskets, so that's what helps fund the program, is that they actually sell a certain amount of that produce to the local community. Anybody can get involved. There's actually a waiting list though, because most people that hear about the program really want to get involved and enjoy the fresh vegetables. But then a huge part of that also goes weekly to the food bank. They'll send them squash, they'll send them anything that they have they've got quite a bit coming off. And so the food bank gets fed during the summer once a week, all these fresh vegetables. So it really helps with the food baskets that they send out at the food bank. I'd say just some of the negatives would be just the harsh weather that we have in West Texas. A lot of students will plant their fields, and then we can potentially get flooded, or we get hailed, or whatever, and it can be discouraging for the students. But then they see in real life how farming here on the South Plains can be, a challenge. They're not guaranteed the crops that they have come off. So I think that's probably the hardest thing, is seeing the disappointment on the students when they have put so much effort into growing the vegetables and fruits. But it's a great benefit for any students that want to volunteer out there. We have quite a bit of college groups that come out there and volunteer. They actually end up kind of helping be as mentors for these high school, junior high students, because they see, the potential that they could have going to college, and also just being involved with someone, that has maybe a different aspect than them. It's been a really good connection with the community, and so I encourage anybody to go out there and volunteer. They're usually available anytime during the week, but particularly on Saturdays is when the GRUB kids come out early in the morning, from usually around 8 to 12, that college students or any volunteers could go out there and work with these students. And if you have any questions, you could just look up the South Plains Food Bank, and they have plenty of people that are willing to talk to you about the farm. There's also an apple orchard that students have been able to go out there and harvest, usually around the beginning of the fall semester. September, October is when they harvest, so college students could go out there and volunteer there as well.